Hello everybody, today we are checking out the new Kaiju Universe update. If you're wondering why I haven't been uploading, it's been 3 months and this game has not been out, and the Kaijus that are in the game right now I do not like. If you check, you see any vanilla eggs here? Nope. We are waiting on that before I get back to weekly uploading. So, it first originally released with Malachi, Akatsume, Karimok, turn down this volume, Abel Cross, Nutcracker, Rudon, Moonlight Beast, Mothman, and that's it. First came out was Noctura, then Carcanos, and now Voltidra, the newest one, which is the Titanosaurus replacement, a banana. Let's check him out first, shall we? Actually, a better idea would be to check out the new Kaiju, original. Akatsume. If we go to appearance here, you can equip your titles. Millionaire. If I look at quests real quick, have I done any? One. Huh. There it said he fixed them all. Any missions that were not fixed, he said he would remove. Goodbye, this one. Here we are, as Akatsume, the new crab. This Kaiju's a bit weird. I'm not quite sure how it works yet. We have a dash like Cleric. It gives us about a second or so of iframes. We have our spammable, probably to be used the most, first move called Gun Claw 7. Gun Claw Dismantle. It's a cool move, but it's not going to be very useful in combat. Here's a tank. These things need to be nerfed. Here's our beam. I think the VFX looks pretty cool. It's a little bit too cartoony for the style of Kaiju Universe, though. And the house special. It's a sort of beam spinny attack. As you can see, it used up our pressure charges, and we cannot use these attacks anymore. In order to use them again, we have to change gun call mode, and we get our pressure charges back. Now we have these two different moves. This one being a sort of shotgun, and this one being... I don't know what to say about that one. We have our roars. Crab. And crab. My friend said that the higher the pressure charges you have, the more melee damage you do, but from my testing, that doesn't seem to be the case. Now I just have to say, my favorite thing about this update has got to be the water system. Let me just take a look at this. It is so much fun. I used Scylla, or Carcanos, Scylla's replacement, to try and, well, I was in a combat fighting a Rodan replacement, Noctura, and he was above the water, so I jumped out at him. I used my first combo dash move thing and knocked him out of the air with it. You can go extremely high with it. really fun to mess around with. As I said before, I'm just waiting for the Manila X replacement so we can get back on that grind. I'll show you an example of what I meant by jumping out of the water and hitting something with it. After this, we will check out the new map. Here we are as Karkanos, Solo's replacement. Our second move, charging rip, is what we're going to be doing. Launch out, then use charging rip. Boom. Insane flight. And you get hit off if you were aiming for someone. It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna put much music over this video because, you know, Kaiju added their own music and I would like to show that off as well. We have game modes here. This is coming soon one, default where we are right now, clan mode which is unfinished, and the new map, which is an open beta. It is not the main map right now, the old map's still here as they are trying to refurbish this one and get as much feedback and stuff on it as possible. Now, let's spawn at Hong Kong, one of the newest places. Here we are at Hong Kong. If you're wondering how I got my game like this, I just simply turned off the atmosphere. It doesn't work on the old map for some reason. It never has. This game is absolutely beautiful now. These buildings are high quality. I wouldn't say Kaiju or Risen level, but they're definitely up there. And here's the new building destruction. And off he goes. I didn't know this when I first checked out the new map and went to Hong Kong. However, I'll show you now. Over here on the right side of the city lies another city. I'm pretty sure you can just go through and get here. You can see, very unfinished. Oh my god, does it look good. Suppose you can. Now to tour the rest of the map, which is absolutely massive. Seems to be another bug that they've yet to fix about the music not stopping when you, well, the combat music not stopping after you get out of a fight. Anyway, here's Tokyo revamp. Looks kind of weird with the old terrain here. I hope they change it, but looks pretty cool still either way. I checked out this island, which I think it's called Atlas. Let's go ahead and head over there. Here we are at Atlas. It's pretty much just a barren island with a few cool places to look at. This new map honestly reminds me of an Ark map. It's just so big and the terrain looks similar. We'll come back to Atlas in a bit for a flying thing. Allow me to switch to male muto or something in order to fly around. My highest level is indeed male muto's replacement. Let's go ahead and get rid of that and put it in the speed. Let's spawn at Costa Sierpe, the Isla de Mara replacement for the new map. Here is the city, looks pretty cool. And the little city that surrounds this island. There's no water over here, remember it's a very underdeveloped map. And here's the volcano itself. The lava effects are gorgeous. Yeah, there's also the new flying system. Everything remains a bit about the same, but it's just so much smoother and feels more natural. This really reminds me of an Ark map. I think it's Ragnarok, where the lava's flowing down the beach. I haven't seen these little things before. Look very similar to Birth Islands. Little outside islands. I love the look of the new trees, by the way. I don't know what these are. They are destroyable. Little houses. See, this is what I want to see across the entire map. More trees, obviously. I want to see forests. I want to see everything seem just more alive. This is Hong Kong, the other side, not much to say about it. And before we check out Atlas again, we have to head to the Arctic, which I think is probably one of the best parts. My only complaints about this map are that the islands are too far spread apart, and it's underdeveloped, really. I want to see more life put into it, as I said before. And look at the depths of these oceans. I also can't wait to see these alive with coral and fish and stuff. That'll be beautiful. But now the best part, at least I think, that we saw in the trailer for this update. Frost time. Or the Arctic for this new map. The Arctic is definitely a bit smaller, but I believe this is supposed to be like the Monster Zero. This mountain is filled with caves and entrances. There's another hole here. This is way too much. This is obviously a bit hollow and weird right now. I just love the look of this mountain. Now, let's go to give Atlas a better viewing. I think Atlas is the main island I would like to be at as soon as it's finished, because man, does it have the potential to look like this absolute beautiful wilderness habitat type thing. Forests, maybe a few villages surrounding. It'll be amazing. It's very ravine-y, waterfall-y. There are these strange rocks around Atlas. I heard, yeah, down here, sound of the waterfall. I want more of this. I like that. There's multiple waterfalls across this entire mountain. Wait, I just saw something I didn't see before. Another one of these weird rocks. This one... it's covered in darkness. Strange. More waterfalls. Like I said before, this island has the ability to be absolutely beautiful. There's forests and stuff spread around. It's like the only thing I want to see. I can tell that there's gonna be a settlement here. This is gonna be pretty cool. Another rock thing down here. And that's pretty much the tour of the new map. You've seen most of the new features. So yeah, that pretty much makes up everything for this video. I'm just going to talk about a few things I want to see in this game now. Obviously, I want the Manila X replacement to come out here pretty quickly. This is weird. Anyway, I obviously want the Vanilla X replacement to come out here pretty quickly. I really want this new map to be up and done pretty quickly. I've already told you what I want to see for everything on it. Mainly Atlas. I think this is going to be my favorite island when it's finished. And I want to see the islands less spread apart. Even though they're massive, I think they could use a bit of distance closing. I also want to see a Tokyo revamp, because that old terrain just looks weird with the new buildings. I want to see more sound effects, such as for when you're going down, we have that wind effect, and I want to hear that wind. I want to hear my wings flapping. I want a lot more ambience, a lot more naturalness. Make the game feel a lot more natural and alive, such as birds, currents, better clouds in the sky, and more effects like birds flying, fish underwater. I want to see AI and stuff. I want to see the entire land all decorated and beautificationified. That's a word I just made up. Not much else, other than I want to see a lot more achievements, mission expansions, things like that. That's all I have to say for the Kaiju. What is the new? Oh, the Kaiju Universe Overhaul update. Thanks for watching.